One of the advantages of juvenile justice realignment has been that we've been able to reduce our juvenile hall recommits. So kids are not coming back to the juvenile hall like they used to. That's down 70% since juvenile realignment started. But also juvenile citations have gone down over the last 10 years, down 50%. So we're finding that kids not only are not coming back to the juvenile hall after getting the services either in the juvenile hall or prior, but they're also getting the services prior to going to the juvenile hall, which is producing less citation. Well, an example of how we're able to utilize the funds is through JJCPA funds, which is we have now a truancy officer that's out there in the field who's actually working with the schools. We also have school resource officers that we're using that. But I think what's big important for Nevada County has been we have a youth mentorship program in Nevada County, which all of our kids who come through the citation calendar actually are referred to the youth mentorship program for a certain amount of program time. And we're finding that program to show great results and great outcomes, and those kids are not continuing on further into the justice system. The one thing that makes me proud working with my officers, working with the youth and my group supervisors in the juvenile hall, is that they have bought into best practices. And we now are data driven. We are following the money. We're following the data that is showing us what the best outcomes. So we're providing certain services, whether it be in the community or in the juvenile hall, that is showing positive outcomes. And our probation officers and our group supervisors are actually, they work much harder than they used to. And it's a much more difficult job than it was 10 years ago. It used to be very easy to just send kids away, and now we're working with them and the families and their younger siblings to make sure we prevent future involvement in the system. I think what makes probation unique is we're very holistic, and we deal with the child as a whole, and not just the child, but again, the family. We deal with the family. So we deal with vocational needs and educational needs, but again, we also help the parents out. We will provide resources for the parents and the siblings that are involved in that family dynamic that will actually help the family. I believe why probation is unique in the criminal justice system is because I do believe that probation is the nucleus to the criminal justice system. No other agency or department touches all other agencies involved, whether it be local law enforcement, the courts, district attorneys, public defenders, and everybody. And so that's why I believe probation is the leading force in the criminal justice system, because we're there for the actual families and the children we work with. The reason why I believe people should come to the Juvenile Realignment Conference is I think they're going to be pleasantly surprised at how probation is actually very preventative, probably much more preventative than they thought they were. Many people think of probation as we hold children and adults accountable, but actually I think what they're going to find there is that all the services we've put together through the juvenile realignment funds that we've received has been preventative, and we prevent future issues with minors and the families that we deal with.